very good class ranking. She was number 2 in her class. She was headed to Bucknell, which is a very good school. Kind of had her shit together. I didn't even have my books after 2 weeks in high school. I was ranked 269th out of 312. And this was not a gifted school. And anyway, I saw her in chemistry class. We sat at these tables, and she was right across from me. And I thought, wow, she's really cute. I had 2 desires on my mate that had to be. They were unconditional. They had to be able to suntan. Now, this girl, when she was in her teens and 20s, she could tan up like a coffee bean. And they had to be smart. I knew well before it would. You can't fix stupid. That is true. I did not want to be married the rest of my life with a stupid woman. I wanted a smart woman. Well, she's number 2. She's tannable, and I'm really attractive. So anyhow, in chemistry class, I'm trying to impress her how smart I was. And we take the one test I got an A in. The rest were not A's. And it was on the elements, and she got tungsten wrong. She put T in, and I said, "Hey, yo, it's W." And she looked at me like I was Satan. She covered her test, and I figured, well, I lost some ground on that one. Fortunately, it was the beginning of the year, and then I had one other bright idea. She was going with this guy, and I noticed that half the time she was in a fight, the other time she was deeply in love. So I thought, hey, I'm going to plot this. This is before I understood PMS and things like that. So anyhow, I start this graph, and we went for about 2 months. Every day I'd say, okay, how is it? What's your rating? And she'd say, oh, it's not good, 2. Next day, it'd be up to 10. It looked like a patient having tachycardia. So, anyhow, we get through this whole thing, and I said, this isn't, this doesn't look like a really good match for you. Look at this. And thereupon, I kind of worked in and asked her out on our first date, which was April 2nd, 1960. And that's a long time ago. Eisenhower was president. Kennedy was about to get elected. It was a long time ago. But it doesn't seem that long, but you've done it. In any event, we had a date, our first date, and good Lord, she's just terrific. Went to the junior prom, and that summer we really fell deeply in love to the extent that we actually started a savings account.
Secret.
In secret. Yeah, her dad would have had a freaking heart attack. Anyhow, at the end of 4 years, that savings account had $4,000 in it. That's $1964, 1962 average. So figure a 7 to 8 multiple. It was about 30-some thousand bucks.
No.
Yeah.
It was.
Today's dollars.
$4,000 if you
We did say
adjust.
4,000 bucks.
It's up there.
It's equal to 30.
Yeah.
Anyhow, well, she's an accountant. We're going to argue about this. I think it was $27,500. In any event, I was pretty much committed, and it was pretty clear to me she's going to Bucknell. I look like a tall Opie with not a good class standing. So what the hell was I going to do to retain somebody 3-hour drive away? And I decided that I'm going to go to college too. Well, anyway, it was not just a haphazard decision. It was a life-changing decision, and I really changed. I've changed so much that you would recognize the before and after. And today, I mean, I still love education. I mean, she put me on fire about education. It was like, it's almost like crack. I love it. But I didn't love it back then. So it was very difficult. But anyhow, I did get into college. And because I'm tall and funny, and she loved me too, we got through it. We made it. And I couldn't be happier. I can't believe 50 years has gone past. I mean, you talk about soulmates. We worked together for 25 years. I mean, have you heard of people that can work together easily? There's no problem. Everything I'm good at, she's not, and everything I'm bad at, she's good at. She zigs where I zag. I mean, she's blown me away. And I love her dearly.